Year.
Thank you.
Wow, okay, everyone wants to start the new year off right. What's the #1 rule about money?
Honestly, the #1 rule, Jennifer, is to get started.
Get started.
Yes, this is why I love January, because everyone has this New Year's resolution of wanting to get and stay on financial track, and there's no better time to start than the new year. So it's to get started, put something in place.
Okay, get
Yeah.
something and put something in place. Okay, so I have a 13-year-old son.
Ooh.
What should I be teaching him?
So I've got a 16-year-old going on 25,
Oh.
bonus daughter. And so one of the things that Alyssa and I do together is we talk about money all the time. So one, you take away the scary component of money if you talk to him all the time about it. But something that we do together that you can do because it's the new year is to do a vision board.
Oh.
So she loves this. I do this with her, but also my friends. We do a vision board and we have a large financial component to that vision board. It helps to just set the stage for how do we want the year to look? What do we need to be doing now? And it makes it visual and makes it attainable for her goals as well as mine.
Okay, so in it, do you have like a money goal? Is that part of the vision board?
So right now, she is my TikTok manager. So. And so her vision is that she wants to learn to make more, you know. So last year, she put on there, I'm gonna have a job and I'm gonna make money. And so we talked about some things that she can do that wouldn't disturb school. And so now look, here we are, a year later, she has a job.
Okay.
I pay her money, and she does my TikToks. And so creating that vision board will allow your son to visualize what is it that I want to accomplish when it comes to my money. Maybe he wants to save, maybe he wants to purchase something, you know, maybe he wants a little more financial independence, but putting it on a vision board makes it visual and plain.
We will definitely be doing that, David. Okay, so what's some steps people can take to start saving money and stick to the goal?
So there are 3 things we're gonna talk about today. 1, automation.
Okay.
Right? We're also going to talk about that you can, I want people to challenge themselves and also raise their credit. And so those are the 3 things that we're gonna talk about of how they can start to create a new financial future for themselves in the new year.
Okay, and what does automate mean?
So automate, automate, automate. That is like my mantra. Automation is the new discipline. You don't have to be as disciplined as you think. That if you set up a process, you can literally go to your job and say, hey job, you know how you give me all my money in my checking account? Don't do that. Put some in savings and some in checking. That's an automation. Or you
Okay.
can tell your bank account, hey bank account, every 2 weeks I want you to transfer some of this money into my savings account. So if you automate like that, especially if you put money in an online-only savings account, this is a savings account that's separate from your checking. And typically these are high yield, meaning that they pay more interest than a regular bank or bank account. And you put your money there separate from your checking, and it makes your money inconvenient. Because if you want to transfer from checking to savings, it's a 24-hour wait. And so that makes your money inconvenient, and inconvenient money gets saved.
Y'all listening? Because I'm listening. Okay, so many people have issues when it comes to credit, either the credit not being good or they just don't have credit at all. So what you say to people like that and what they should do?
I think most of y'all don't realize that bad credit actually leads to an expensive life. Right? So the worse your credit, the more expensive your life is going to be. So it's going to be really important that you really get good credit. Here's some ways that bad credit makes your life expensive. I want you to think about if you're going to get a mortgage or a car note, that interest rate is going to cost you more. The more money you spend, the less you can save. Think about also, too, if you're going to make premium payments, say like on insurance policy. They have something called an insurance score, which is similar to your credit score. If you have a low insurance score, you're going to pay more monthly for that insurance policy. Also deposits. I don't know if you remember back when we were in like college and you got like a phone. If you had bad credit, then they asked you for a bigger deposit. I remember I was like, hold on, wait, I gotta put down what now for this phone? Because my credit score wasn't good.
Yeah.
But you also have to put down a bigger deposit for a rental, for utilities, and last but not least, one of my mentees, she just graduated law school, and she was nervous because they wanted to see her credit score. Because you might not be able to get the job that you want, that pays what you want, if your credit is not great. So yes, so you want to focus on raising your credit score so you can spend less money, you can save more money.
Wow, thank you for that. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.